Hello and welcome to KMA Makes Art. Today I would like to show you a little bit about how I do my cuffs made from silver-plated serving trays. Now what you see here is the finished cuff. We have the curved corners here. We have these all polished and ready to go. And what I did was cut off the edges and then slice the tray into strips in an appropriate size to make the cuff bracelets. So here's a strip, and then I'll trim that to size. Then I'll cut off corners here, and then I will finish it off, make sure there's no burrs, and I'm going to use my jewel tool, and I use the jewel tool to shape the corners, and I'll use the purples. Then I'll use the scratch erasers, and then I'll polish with the flat felt. Because you want to polish as you work so you don't have a whole lot of work at the very end. Okay, so we're going to work with different forming tools here. So the first forming tool that I'm going to use is this little bender right here. I'll put that into the slot, and I'm going to go over a little bit the edge of the bench, like so. And that's going to give me a start on the edge here. Now we're going to want these edges to lie flat on the bracelets, because when you look at your wrist is going to be flat right here. So we're going to take our next forming tool here, and we're going to see this is going to be a pretty large bracelet, or cuff rather. And that's like, what, 7.5 thereabouts? So, and we want to keep an inch gap, and then you might do another 1/2 inch just for comfort on that. So we're going to shape this. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to squish it down here, and I will keep hammering and shaping this until the cuff looks the way I want it to. So we're going to keep going here. And the thing is, these are very comfortable to wear, and they're light enough that you can do a little bit of hand shaping on there. So we've started this out here a little bit. Now this is an oval mandrel that I have here, because your wrist is basically an oval. Okay, well that's pretty wide there, but you know what? I can take my hands and I can just go like this and start forming and shaping, and don't worry about if you deform it a little bit. I mean, that's what we have our forming tools and our mandrels. And I like these little pliers here. These are bracelet forming pliers. See, we have a nice curve. So I'm going to repeat that curve, and I'm going to bend this down right here. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get a shape that is pleasing. And you can see this is bringing that gap, you know, together here a little bit. So we've got that, and that's starting to look pretty good here. And it's Whoppy Jaw. Okay, so here we go. Back to the mandrel. And you just keep forming until you have a pleasing shape that you're happy with. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, we're almost there. That looks a whole lot better. Maybe just a little bit right here. Let me see here. And you can see about where we're at here. And that's how you form and shape your cuff that you have made from silver-plated serving trays. Now that's sterling silver, so like any sterling, you're going to get some tarnishing, or you can get some tarnishing. So what I like to do is use the Renaissance wax after I finish polishing this, and I'm going to go back to my jewel tool, and I'll use the felt true cone to be able to get on the inside of this. I've really enjoyed that, and that has helped quite a bit. So I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration here on how we make all these wonderful cups from silver plated serving trays. Thank you and have a great day.